Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader King 2 with me, Alfapiomega, CK2 plus Jade Dragon and the Duchy of Latze and Hochsel, or maybe it's still renamed in this manner. So our liege has had quite a roller coaster of happening. She had two children, Xiangyun and Gongfu, when she was 41 and 45, which is insane. And she got cancer, pretty much probably was tortured, became a lunatic, and now she is possessed. And she converted to Buddhist teaching as the lunatic, got rid of, as I said, the possessed in gaining the... no, she got rid of the lunatic and became possessed, and now she is on a pilgrimage. Any traveler would balk at the prospect of traversing hills and jungle, but it was the shorter route. Emerging from the undergrowth, however, it is becoming increasingly clear that I have made a mistake. The road ahead is not necessarily as dangerous as what now lies behind, but it is quite clearly not the right road. I knew I should have trusted those locals. They became rough. I should have paid better attention to these instructions. We can become patient. Or, let's explore this area and learn more about the life in the jungle. We can become wounded, but we become brave and a jungle expert. Oh, we gain one of those. Jungle expert, brave. Now let's go with patient, which we didn't get. Never mind. Never mind. The plan for this episode is basically to see our children grow. Our Gongfu is 1 and our daughter is 4, and I also want to finally try to get the guru. We can see it over here right now, but as we converted back to Buddhist, we can do that. As we looked for a place to set up a camp at the end of a long day, we stumbled across a sentry. Having examined our group, he decided that we are harmless pilgrims and bid us to enter the camp of his master, a rich Vaishya merchant of the southern trade guilds. I thank him for his kindness. They are only giving me what is my right. No, I thank him for his kindness. I also wanted to make a horoscope for my son, so let's do it. I wonder what it's gonna tell me. Come what may. Sanchi. You finally arrived in Sanchi, one of the oldest centers of Buddhist worship in the world. Legend has it, the original stupa here was constructed by Emperor Ashoka at the insistence of the Vidishan Queen Devi. Ever since, Buddhists have been coming here to seek out the serene and secluded environment, and over hundreds of years more temples, stupas and monasteries have sprung up in this ideal place for monastic life. As you approach the elaborate rana of the ancient great stupa of Ashoka, you reflect on the generations of faithful that have walked this way before you, as well as on the fate of Sariputra and Mahamoggallana, whose relics lie within, as is fitting for a disciple of Buddha. Cool. After spending many nights analyzing the movements of the stars, I have noticed Mars moving into a sign influencing my son Gongfu. I'm fairly certain that this indicates that he is destined for the battlefield and a combat prowess uncommon amongst most of our members at the court. I could not have made a destiny more fitting for him. Good. He's probably gonna get a boost as he grows older. Not sure what that happens. Like me, many others have come here to seek the spiritual experience of their life. To some, this is draining, but I find it to be quite invigorating. With the appetite of the mind sated, perhaps it is time to enjoy myself. Yes, why not? 50% chance of becoming pregnant. 5% chance to get great pox. 46. Let's risk it. 50% chance That would be a miracle, though. Seems like we didn't get either. So... I am home at last after my journey. I have learned new things, experienced the greatest of the faith, and met with interesting people. While it is good to be home, I am confident that I will always remember this trip very fondly. A great experience. Modified karma and same faith opinion. The regency has ended. Now we can... wait. We can build the crossbow range soon. How will I recruit it? Okay. But before we do that, I wanted to hold a Diwali feast for me and all of my vassals, and then we're gonna search for a guru. Wonder what that's gonna do. It seems like a different thing because it tells me that we search for someone and he would give me his advice, so that shouldn't just be the normal thing. And why the hell do you have only 1,300 troops? Did I not? Yeah, you're enforcing a maximum speed. I don't know what's up with that. To properly celebrate the seasonal feast, you should invite all your vassals. Yes, I will. You have a scribe write the letters and send them off. The messenger's satchels decorated with flowers. And the Indian autumn feast tradition dictates that you offer a gift to your spouse. You should plan for this and buy something before the feast begins. I think that... yeah, we love him, so a magnificent horse will please him. He refused the invitation to the feast. I shall remember this. And so did you. How about revoking that fucking title of yours? How would you like that? Oh, I can seduce him or kill him. The castle is decorated with flowers and colorful tapestries, carpets and ribbons. All the guests have arrived. There is a bustle of people, all eager and full of festive spirits. It's time to begin. Being on your liege council... Oh, we know this one. Okay. You can have what it takes. How's the technology doing? Okay, we're missing a bit here. We could boost the light infantry camera in a while, and we wanted the noble customs here. Okay. At the feast, it's time for the traditional ceremony of gifts. My husband is overjoyed. Why do I have expenses so high? Did I raise my armies or something? Oh no, it's probably... Yeah, I'm paying for the reinforcement because it's 6 times or 5 times the retinue. The darkest night of the Diwali is here, the most important night of the feast. Candles and lamps are lit everywhere. The guests stroll across the painted and decorated floor, wearing colorful dress. Rich and sweet food is served, and the drinks is also plentiful. You celebrate the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, knowledge over ignorance, and hope over despair. Let's celebrate. I should do this again next year. Oh, I know why it's marked as bad, because our liege is pagan. Okay, it's coming from the liege, not myself. Okay, I get it. 40 of the Buddhist faith is 43. And is this... Yeah, this one is not Buddhist. It's... Oh, it's Sunni! Really? Well, we can't really have that, so... Oh, okay, never mind. Dan has arrived at your court. That's cool, Dan. Welcome. You're an erudite, paranoid, peasant, leader, tough soldier. How great is that? So can we now search for a guru? We can. So let's waste the money on that and see what it brings to the table. You have sent messengers out in all directions. Their mission to try and find a wise guru and convince him to come to your court. Okay, we are no longer a lunatic. So I'm thinking I might want to become a guardian of my children. So I'll definitely become your guardian. And I'll definitely become the guardian of your sister. You are my children. I already lost 2 of you. And I will not lost you. Lose you, not lost you. I will not lose you. Okay, now it should drop. My lady, the vice guru's Hingsong has agreed to come and take up residence at your court. Oh my god, look at this dude. Quick, scholar, patient. Okay. Why quick council position? Okay, you're gonna become my guy, and so that's it. It's just like you find the guy that's super good and you keep him there. I see. Okay, then that's fine too. I mean, he is unbelievably good, so that should be fine. Let's... Did we acquire ingredients, or do we... Yeah, we don't have an ingredient, so that might be good to do. 47. I like the learning, but... I'm considering composing a book, but I don't know what I could write about. How much would I have to pay for the book? 114 gold. I'd much rather the crossbow range in Mongol. There are those in your realm who worship other gods. For example, it is known that you then openly follows the Manichaean faith. Really? Well, I know that Dan is on my court. Oh yeah, he's a... Huh, Manichaean faith. Surprised. There are those in your realm who worship then Manichaean faith. You sometimes wonder what the Buddha would think of your association with the people. Sympathy for Zoroastrians, or gain 50 karma. Oh, let's get a sympathy for Zoroastrians. What's new in Europe? I haven't checked in a while. Okay, Lyon has crumbled, and there's... wow, Arcocid. The Sunnis are coming back. Okay, and there's another one here. What kind of religion is this? Aztec! Oh my god, there you remained! Rafid. It's probably the last remnants of that kind of faith. Yeah, Aztec. Not much in here. I saw separate... Oh, Paloche! Okay, they expanded. Finland is expanding, that's good. Ordogan. Magyar expanding. Byzantine Empire. I don't think they expanded, but... Well, they probably did. My sister, I have a proposal which might interest you, and all the other detailing. Okay, possible locations. We're just gonna go for the easy one. Yeah, 100 esoteric knowledge is good. I think we are ripe for becoming the next Magus if that happens. News from China. Subjugation is going on. Great heavens. That will give me another boost to learning. Bishop. Adept and adept. Neophyte Junji and I've searched every shelf and we found it. Another 100 here. I wonder if you can level up with the esoteric knowledge. With the enough esoteric knowledge. Member score. Okay, this guy has more. But we can still, you know, be the ones. It might happen. Search for a smith. Yeah, we don't have anything he could do for us. Falsely confess faith. Take a loan. Write a fear on paper. Okay, let's do that. We haven't done that in a while. So we need to write a fear on paper. That will give us another, I think, 100 esoteric knowledge. How are our children, however? Okay, are becoming good. 2 stewardship and 2 learning. And your brother has nothing, and he's only 2. But you know, he will. Taoist. Moral of 40, 19. Wow, our religions are really suck. Our religions do really suck, unfortunately. I know that Pung Seung-yun is well read for her age, but I did not realize the extent of it. The castle archivist recently complained to me. The young lady Xing-yun made notations in the margin of one of the works, mistress. Foster Lee continues. I'd considered blasphemy, but her calculations were also right. The stars will always have their way. You allow her to presume her destiny. No, I will allow it to happen. Distant Scholar. I wonder if the Distant Scholar will become higher as time goes on. My son doesn't have that. The Werewolf. You've been nervous for the last couple of nights, sleeping restlessly, feeling a strange pull on your mind. During the day you have been tired, but also tense with anticipation, sensing something important arriving. Now at night, as you wake and the full moon rise, you finally understand. It's the moon, it speaks to you. It's time to rise, time to become the wolf, time to go out, time to be free, time to lose your mind into the moon madness. You run through the night seeking prey. You eventually find it in your palms, tearing, slashing, gouging, all the while howling like a wolf you are. In the end, the panicked howling stops. We kill the dog. The morning after. You wake in the morning, but you feel as though you hadn't slept at all. You vaguely remember having nightmares. You seem to have something wet and sticky on your chest. As you look down, you realize that you are covered in blood. It's clearly not yours, and you don't remember how it got there. There's something about it, however, that awakens a vague exhilaration in you. The moon fever. We get extra martial. Oh, that's good. How is our rover doing, though? Oh, wow, we ran out of people. Master of the Hunt. You can become Master of the Hunt. Court Musician. Oh, we can have a Court Poet. Okay, so you're becoming the Court Poet because you truly are a poet. And I don't know if we have a musician here. But you're a poet, so you can become a musician as well. And we do have a commander for that. Cursing. Okay. I like that. It's finished. I have produced a truly revolutionary paper on the moon. It explores astrology and in particular the movement and importance of this heavenly body. Now all that is left is to submit it to the Hermetic Peers for review. Let's send it out and leave the reception for the next episode.